Hello, everyone. Welcome to Clock Cup Season 3. Um, I am still very phased by that last match, but I'm here again as your commentator for Edwin versus Magnus. This is going to be a wonderful, wonderful match. Um, so, both competitors, I believe, are using normal clocks for the first time ever, I believe. So, um, yeah, at least in a Clock Cup match. So, yeah, let's begin. Edwin, I believe you were the better seed in pot one. Is that correct?
Second, I think. I'm
I think it's one.
Nicholas.
No, I remember. I
It
remember.
was
I remember
third
it's
to
one.
last.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, Edwin, would you like to go with heads or tails for the coin flip?
I'll go tails.
Oh yeah, Magnus. I forgot to ask you before the stream. Do you know how this works?
Yeah, I know
Okay.
it
All
works.
right.
Alternating and
Yeah. Okay. So, wait. Sorry, Edwin. What did you say? Wait.
I'll go tails.
Tails. Okay. So it is tails.
Yep.
Um, would you like to go first or second?
I'll go second.
You'll go second. All right. So Magnus, you're gonna go first, and we're gonna go second. Uh, I will pull up a clock scramble once I have server deafened you. Good luck to the both of you. All right. So they are both server deafened, so they cannot hear me right now. But it's gonna be another round of exciting, potentially exciting matches here. Edwin versus Magnus. Don't let the pot difference fool you. I think this should be a pretty interesting match, no matter what. I believe Edwin uses 7 simul. Let me just pull up my info sheet here. I forgot to pull up the info sheet last time, but Edwin uses 7 simul, and Magnus uses let's see, what does he use? He also uses 7 simul, so yeah, that's gonna be a 620 from Magnus. Not a great way to start off your Clock Cup debut, but it's whatever. Some people have touted this group as probably the easiest group by far, which, oh, I mean, yeah, Magnus actually picks up his first point ever in Clock Cup. Edwin fails to do so with a fails to get a point with that DNF 693. Oh, he's typing in. No, he's not. Okay. Edwin's gonna scramble now. Edwin, do you see a scramble?
No, I don't. You need to redo it because I accidentally pressed DNF after I submitted the time.
Okay.
There you go.
Magnus, we're doing a new scramble because Edwin didn't. Yeah. Okay. So, Edwin is scrambling right now. Or sorry, Edwin is solving right now. Magnus is scrambling. Ooh, a slip up from Edwin. That's gonna be a 4, but a DNF 4 actually. All right. Magnus, I think that's gonna be that would be a 440 anyway. That's gonna be a 348. Wow, two really good two solves from Magnus. One solve being a bit of a stroke of luck, and the other point being a really solid free. So Magnus can go a little bit slower here. Looks to be solved. That's gonna be. Let's see what that's gonna be. A 451 from Magnus. All right. Edwin solving the timer aggressively. But it's going to be another board for Magnus here.
I think you need to change the scramble again. I accidentally pressed DNF after.
Refresh and... Yeah.
Oh. Okay. I think you still need to press new scramble.
Nothing is... Yeah, Edwin, please don't do that again.
Yeah.
What if I... You might have had the check mark still on. Yeah. We're gonna have to do a new scramble on that again. But... Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. Alright. Edwin trying to live up to that pot 1 performance. DNF. DNF for real this time. So Magnus could be sweeping this match right now. Yep, safety solve. It's gonna be a 4. 4th point for Magnus, I should say. Oh, a pull, right. Alright, we're gonna make the pull something a little bit more. Can Eddie turn this around? Alright, what time did Magnus get there? Magnus got a 424. Ooh, that looked pretty solid from Eddie there. It's a 4. So Eddie gets the first point of the Clock Cup season for him, and also the first point that he has gotten in this match. It's pretty easy to gain points in Clock Cup, I should say, but you could prey on the competitor's downfall in the course of 45 solves and hope there's a DNF somewhere. Or you could, win the point yourself. So, congratulations to Magnus, not only for just competing in Clock Cup, but gaining all those 4 points in pretty comfortable fashion, I should say. But the 456 starts to put the pressure on Magnus a little. Ooh, that bit of a rough start, or sorry, a rough solve, I should say. That's going to be Eddie's second point. If I sound more depleted than usual, it's probably because of that. Because of that really interesting Cham versus Marcel match that literally happened like about a half hour ago. It was incredibly insane and intense. Okay. That is going to be a 964. Ooh. The benchmark for Edwin is sub 10. So what's Magnus average at this point? Well, right now his mean is a 610, but so you tell me. But he still has 4 points somehow. Is that gonna be a sub 10 from Eddie? Hopefully it is. It's a 6. So Eddie gets that third point. He is within striking distance right now to equalize, so nobody knows for real. He doesn't reveal his averages. Eddie, ooh, bit of a, not sure if it's a brain fart or a slip up there, but it's gonna be a very 501. So Magnus is going to solve. Bit finicky, doing a flip too. Magnus cannot keep his lead from what it looks like. It's a 5, but it's not, or sorry, a 6, and it's not enough to win against a 5. So that's going to be 4-4 is the score. Edwin takes the lead. There's 43% of people that doubted Eddie's return back to form, but ooh, the dream for Eddie could be a little bit crushed with that 379. Oh, really shaky from Eddie here. Or sorry, Edwin. Sorry, Edwin, Eddie. Edwin is not.
My PC just malfunctioned and turned itself off.
Oh.
It would be fixed in like 20 seconds.
Alright, okay. 20 seconds? Okay.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, Magnus is having some technical difficulties, so we'll just stand by for a little bit.
Okay.
Wouldn't be a clock cup match without technical difficulties, unfortunately. Alright, it looks like he's entering in his password, so we should be good to go soon. Yep, alright, he's back in. Do you see scramble?
I don't have a scramble. Yeah, I need a new
Sorry,
scramble.
Edwin. We're gonna do the
Anything
next
you want.
scramble.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how good or bad that scramble is, but it's okay. Oh yeah, Magnus has a point. I should add that. All right. Eddie, that was pretty. Or sorry, Edwin. Oh my God, Edwin, that was pretty strong. 334. Let's see if Magnus can top that. Well, if you use the same method, so we'll find out.
Could have been sub 3.
No, it doesn't look like he will. He might get close, but he probably won't. That's going to be a point for Eddie. Or sorry, Edwin. Edwin and Eddie. They are. I make fun of people when Carson and Carter get mixed up. I guess it's just not fair. Yeah, that's okay though. Let's take a look at Magnus's solving. Ooh. Not sure what that read, but probably not too well.
Bro, not the cones.
Yeah, it looks like a DNF from Eddie, or not, or it's not a DNF from Eddie. Maybe I just had a bit of a brain fart there. So Eddie actually takes the lead. I think for the first time in this match. Let's check the UCL scores.
Yeah.
Oh.
Finally, bro.
Oh, Edwin gets a 292. Oh my. That's gonna be hard for Magnus to beat. Eddie could take maybe a cushion here. All right, that's going to be 7 to 5 here, with Eddie taking the lead. All right. Magnus solves that to be A. Let's see what that is. It's a 397. So Edwin is starting. That's going to be it's going to be a 556. So Magnus will take that 7-6. This has been a pretty close match so far. I'm sorry. It's just that yeah, I know Eddie a lot, and I've been trying to focus on pronouncing his name more since I've been pronouncing his last name wrong for a very long time. But Edwin, I didn't really know too much about, except that's gonna be a free 76 from Edwin. It's a Tuesday afternoon, guys. I don't know what Magnus was doing there at the end, but that's gonna be probably, yeah, it's a DNF. All right, one more point until halftime. Wonder if either of them are going to take it. That looked okay from Magnus. It's going to be a 463, 455. Yeah, his timer display is really not that dim, so all right, Eddie. I've did it again. Okay. Let's do this. I have to have some punishment system fall back on me for saying the names incorrectly. All right, so it's halftime. Do you guys want a halftime break? Yes or no?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Sure. Okay.
Yep.
So we're going into a halftime break for about 5 minutes. So I will set a timer for 5 minutes starting now. So see you guys in a little bit.
Cool.
Alright. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Alright, we are back. 8-7 right now is the time. So, yeah, without further ado, let's keep on going. I believe I forgot who was going.
I'm going next.
Yeah, Yeah, it definitely looks like you're going
Edwin.
next. So, Edwin's gonna go next, and the score is 8-7 in Edwin's favor. Good luck to the both of you. All right, so these competitors will be. We'll start. That looks pretty good. That's gonna be a free to start at the halftime here. 3:36. Jeez. It's been a long day here at Clock Cup, but it's gonna get even longer when we have I think at 10. It's either 10 or 11 p.m. We're still deciding on that. 10 or 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time will be. That will be Martin Suin versus Zaid Chowdhury. You won't want to miss that one. So, Magnus was really close with that free there. 3:45, but could not beat a 3:46. All right, what is that turning out to be? That's going to be a, let's see, 379. Bit of a benchmark for Edwin to beat. However, there's that line case that could possibly help him. All right.
Damn it.
Is that a... that was also really close as well. So, Magnus just right behind the tail of Edwin. He used to lead this match 4-0, but definitely seems a lot closer than that once you look at it from this standpoint in time. 9-8. So Edwin is going to start. A fist, that's a DNF. Yeah, Magnus is going to do a hard safety on that, so he equalizes here. It's going to be 9-9. Okay, this is going to be really interesting to see how this unfolds, because at this point the competitors are pretty much exchanging points at this rate. That looked pretty good from actually no, it did not look good at all. I was not yeah. Yeah, those two free losses in a row could possibly, or sorry, his first loss could possibly put a halt into Magnus's attempts to regain the lead. But Eddie went with a flip there.
Bro, that's actually stupid.
Yeah, 3 wins in a row for Magnus. That's going to be another stroke of luck there. 10-9. The nerves are kind of getting on Eddie here. All right. Edwin is going to start. And that's going to be a 489. 409, sorry. I was going to say, it looked a lot faster than a 489. But let's see if Magnus could beat that. I'm not sure if that does necessarily. I can't read the timer display in there. It's a 423. All right, so Edwin equalizes again at 10-10. This match is really kind of dragging on. Not necessarily by suspense, but really by the amount of luck some of these competitors have to edge out their opponents or to squeeze past them pretty carefully. That looks pretty solid from Magnus. That's going to be a good solve, I should say. That will be a 342. It would be hard to see Magnus not recapture the lead again after this solve, but we'll see what happens. Okay. Oh, it's DNF from Edwin. So Magnus does reclaim the lead with a 342. Pretty solid from the German himself. Okay, I think Edwin is going to go first. Excuse me. Put Eddie in the... Oh, my God. Oh, that is a pretty major fumble. That could probably be the last... Yeah, this is signs that the ship is definitely starting to crack for Edwin. It's been let's see, it's been 5 losses in 7 solves, so definitely a little precarious there for Eddie. Now it's gonna be 8 solves, or 6 losses and 8 solves. That's gonna be a 12-14 result in favor of Magnus so far. Using freestyle for clock edges and old. Oh my God. That looked okay. I don't think there was anything too appealing about that, but I could be very wrong. 7th time was very deceiving. That's a 433. Let's take a look at Edwin, see how he's doing. He's going to be starting his solve and will also be attempting to beat a 433. He really has to keep his composure here. He seems to be doing that pretty well. I think there's a thumb D move on that 7th time will solve. Is that a DNF? Yeah, that's another DNF. I was just about to say. That would have been pretty impressive, but it's a DNF. So 10-13. Edwin might still have some gas left in the tank. We could see another overtime match today, but I don't really know how possible that would be. All right. Eddie is going to start this. Oh, that I literally blinked. I looked down, and then I look up and I see Eddie with a free 91. And that will be, let's see here, a free 38 from Magnus. Oh my. So Magnus is at match point. And let's see what happens. All right, Magnus is going to set the benchmark for himself here with this pretty average scramble, but he sets the benchmark of a, let's see there, can't see the time. It's going to be a free 99, so sub 4 is the benchmark for Edwin. Who's the mother? Oh boy. Ooh, that could be it for Edwin. Free 9. Yeah, that's gonna beat it. It's 11-14. Free 79 is the result. So Eddie could set another benchmark for himself here. Edwin, excuse me. All right. And that is really solid from Edwin there. What great form in that solve. Let's be a free 75. So that is the benchmark to set for, or is the benchmark to pass from Magnus, but he could do it right now and here. Ooh, fumble from Magnus. That's gonna be 12-14 most likely. Once we get that official time in, we can confirm it. Yeah, 14-12. It's not over for Edwin just yet. All right. Let's take a look at Magnus as he again sets the benchmark for himself once again. But Edwin, free sub 4s in free solves. So that looked okay, pretty solid. That's gonna be probably that's more than solid. 364 from Magnus. That could be just enough to seal the deal. So let's see here. Eddie probably has to take his time. Ooh, I think that, yeah, that's it. It's gonna be 15-12 as the final result. Magnus takes his first Claw Cup win in his first Claw Cup match ever. Thank you guys. I don't really have that much time left, so we can't really do a post-match review, but really quickly share your thoughts about the match and what are your hopes for the future of your Claw Cup progression for the both of you.
Magnus, do you want to go first?
Okay. We worked quite well since I got a lot of threes, but I had so much trouble with DNF that I noticed during execution I had to fix afterwards with a tip, but it will be better next time, hopefully.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And then, Edwin, how are you doing that match?
Slovak was kind of subpar. It was really, really inconsistent, but I had some good singles, I guess, so that was about it. But nah, definitely not my best.
All right, so thank you guys for watching. Sorry we have to cut this a little short, but yeah, I have to write an essay, so Clock Cup's taking a lot of priority over that. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you all later.